going on? What's going on, y'all? I wanted to get on here and give a message to those individuals who might just be starting out or getting back into, any type of physical activity at all. Now, I will say you don't want to run in and dive back into the hardest and most aggressive thing that you used to do, that you remember yourself doing, that last aggressive type of physical movement, that sprint as hard as you can, play ball as hard as you can, go lift the heaviest weight that you last remembered you lifted, 5-6 years ago. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. That's not a good idea. You have to. Life is progressional, and especially with getting back into the fitness or touching weights or doing any type of activity. You join a boxing class, a kickboxing class, a gym. You join a basketball, whatever it is you're doing, right? Physical. You need to progressively take a step into that level. You gotta first make sure you are conditioned, especially as you age. Everything. You're not your prime years. Everything as we grow, our bodies are slowly breaking down. We have the greatest youthful years, the 20s are strongest and our most recoverable time as far as growth wise. But as we progress, late 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, each decade provides a layer of slow, mature deterioration on the body, the wear and tear. It's the same thing. If you look on the road, you have brand new cars, and then you have the old vehicles. Now, there are brand new cars that you look on the road. Some are perfect, pristine condition. They look beautiful. They look like the day or the week that they just came off the lot, the car lot, or whenever they were purchased at. And then you got a few, some of those same cars, those same models, maybe just a few years younger. Just a few years younger. Look, beat up and more worn and torn than those new cars. You know what I mean? It's that maintenance. It's that maintenance. Some people on the road you'll see these vehicles, let's just say we'll just use simple numbers. A 2015 vehicle, you can have two of the same vehicles, two different owners and drivers. One of those 2015 vehicles looks beautiful. It looks great. Wow, this is mint condition, great condition, well kept, maintained. Engine runs great. All the mechanical functioning on the vehicle runs great. The interior, the exterior looks great, clean, well maintained. It's great condition. Looks beautiful. You'd buy it right now if they were to sell it. Somebody would buy it right away. Like, wow, that's a great deal. I'd love to buy that. Now that same 2015 from the next owner, the person that rarely ever gives it an oil change, waits not for the small little kink or the small little tick that they hear in the vehicle, but they wait till it's a major problem, only when it's necessary or they have to do something to fix it. Or that person that carelessly drove and has dinks and bumps and dents all in the vehicle, the sunspots and the things all worn out, different tires and interiors rusted up and interiors torn up, exteriors rusted up. You got spots everywhere. That car, you'd rather sell it to the junkyard is the only one that wants to take it. The junker, the 2015. Somebody might buy it, but they're not willing to pay a significant price for that vehicle. Same year, same model, same type of vehicle, same type of mileage, but different maintenance, different care, and different wear on those vehicles. And that's the same thing with our bodies. You know, it doesn't matter what it is, whether we're partying, we're indulging in different things, what we do and what we don't do. That's the wear and tear that we're putting on our bodies. That's the, hey, we go out and party and have extracurricular activities. Yeah, we're doing stuff and consuming stuff that only puts negative benefit towards our body. Maybe it feels good for momentarily, but it puts a negative benefit towards our body, and we're doing that consistently and consistently and consistently. That's that wear and tear. But the next individual who's limited those activities, limited those things, put better resources, food, better sources of fluids, and better sources of minerals in their body, better sources of work and activity in their body, would they not reap a positive benefit, not only in the present time, but in the long term as well? Both of those individuals, whatever it is that you do for your body, you have to maintain it. You have to maintain it. And the better you maintain it, the better quality, the better productivity, the better functionability, the better longevity you'll have for yourself. So you have to, when you're starting out, and every day we're starting, we're either starting, continuing, or finishing something that we're in the process of. So, but getting back into activity and taking care of yourself, maybe you did or maybe you have not, done all the things that you, and everybody, nobody's perfect, but as we, life will give you interesting scenarios. Life will give you interesting challenges. So it takes you off your game sometimes. You might be on the greatest fitness regimen, health regimen, and you got your game on point. You're meal prepping. You got all this stuff going on. On top of the world, you feel great. But life is life. Life will give you a new experience, a new lesson, and it will switch you up on your game. So it may take you off of what you were accustomed or previously doing, or what you had previously implemented, and that's okay. But the greatest thing that we can do, the greatest focus, is to care and bring ourselves to the best functionality that we can. Because when we focus on getting stronger, getting better, getting healthier, we're able to produce more. We're able to do more. We got more vitality, more energy, more vigor in our body. More oomph, in us to go out and go hustle and grind and go whatever it is that we're working towards. Is desire. Whatever it is that we're working towards, whether it's for ourselves or those around us. You are the best investment that you can start working on. That's the best investment that you can make. Is in you. You take care of yourself now. You do the maintenance of now. We'll see those long-term benefits. So the best way, especially if we're bringing it back to getting back in the gym, getting back into physical exercise, getting back into activity, is to first condition the body. First condition the body. You got to kind of warm up and wake up the different muscle groups of the body. You got to wake up different functions and different movements of the body. We often get stiff. We often get less flexible, less active, less